Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today we are discussing a very special 2006 model year 300-piece limited edition, the Patek Philippe 5565A-001, a Calatrava limited edition in stainless steel to mark the 2006 opening of a revitalized Patek Philippe flagship boutique, and you will see it on the reverse side of the watch. But the timepiece is universal and timeless, as the essential design was borrowed from a vintage pre-Calatrava reference 565, hence this is the 5565 reference. Now on the wrist, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see it's an easy watch to wear. It's a versatile size. It is a unisex option. The watch 36.5 millimeters in diameter as I measure it, 8.3 millimeters thick, quite slim with a sloped flank, the quintessential dress watch, and lug-to-lug, a delightfully compact 43 millimeters. You can see 43 across the wrist, easy to wear, perfect for a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference, and the spacing between the lugs 19 millimeters, nicely chosen in proportion to the case. Now when we get close to the watch, you can see a few exceptional design details. Note first and foremost the absence of any distinct bezel structure. It's a one-piece case as well as bezel. We'll talk about that a bit more in a moment, but quickly, the strap itself is a dark brown, medium rectangular scale alligator leather. You can see it has a sheer side profile, so you can see the layers of construction. There's a monotone stitch, a simple Patek Philippe stainless steel spade-style polished pin buckle to match the composition of the case, and of course Patek Philippe pull-tab spring bars underneath, so you can easily change the shoes on your watch or simply clean closely between the lugs. Now you can see the image of the flagship boutique right down on the lake in Geneva, the Rue du Rhone. Of course the watch is best appreciated from this side, where you can see that the case is designed to be remarkably fluid, organic, and seamless. There's a handsome case band of high polish, and there's a sharp transition point from the flank of the case to the hoods of the lugs and the bezel, and you'll note that the bezel transitions seamlessly into the lugs. They're all of one piece, which makes for interesting construction and also improves the visual presence of the watch on the wrist. It looks like a mightier piece with more mass to it because of the seamless integration of topside components. You can also see that the case band itself is remarkably complex. There are compound curves going on there, there's a handsome taper, and the sharp break between bezel and case band gives the watch a horizontal visual strength. Now jumping to the dial itself, this is one of the features most directly influenced by vintage 565 references. Two different metallic tones. You can see for the minutes outboard as well as the hour track, there's a lighter silvered metallic finish, and then satin finished at center, there's a darker gray finish flanked by a sharp black border, and you'll note this railroad minutes outboard. There's a black border about the center dial and then a crosshair style sector sub-seconds. The primary hands as well as the sub-seconds hands are syringe style. They are black oxidized gold. All of the numerals and applique indices, and you can see they are applique, not printed, are rendered in black oxidized gold. The printing is remarkably brief. Patek Philippe Geneva Swiss made. You could almost miss the Swiss made signature. It is a loomed dial. There will be a loom shot. The watch makes a great deal of very little. A few well-chosen details give this dial and case a ton of punch. Now, of course, turning it over, talking about the case back, 1839 Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe at the time, established. It was the forerunner of the modern Patek Philippe. Later on, the manufacturer facilities in Geneva were comprehensively renovated in 1892, and of course the modern flagship boutique as depicted opened in 2006. You'll note it's also a screwed-in case back, so though this is a 30-meter water-resistant watch, it's a stiff 30 meters. The timepiece featuring a manufacturer caliber 215 PS for petit seconds, manual wind, 45-hour power reserve, 28,800 vibration per hour beat rate. It's a Geneva hallmark caliber with a free-sprung gyromax style balance, so you do get a fair amount of sophistication about the movement. It's handsomely executed, adjusted in 5 positions like a chronometer, and it pivots on 18 jewels, but of course only your Patek Philippe watchmaker will know. You'll get to enjoy this side, this flank, and this dial. It's a handsome piece and one of the most versatile modern Patek Philippe references. Quick, name a Patek Philippe steel watch that's not a Nautilus, an Aquanaut, or a 24. Not easy to do. You can do it, but you start coming up with watches like this, which are exotics, collectibles, and investment pieces. You can see this piece and add it to your portfolio on the Watchbox. Patek Philippe Calatrava 5565A, surprisingly well loomed by night.